Uh, this video is about my dad. He has several health issues. He's 89. He has a history of heart attack and heart surgery, ulcers, starting when he was in his 20s. And in the last several years, he's had Parkinson's. Now, the reason I started this video is because through the years, I've always used alternative medicine on myself for about 40 years plus. And my brother he's a doctor, surgical, reconstructive surgery, more of a podiatrist. And we've been in conflict constantly over how to treat different things regarding my family and my dad specifically. So ultimately my brother wins out because he's a doctor, and that's what's led to this particular video that I'm trying to create as far as my dad's progress, where he stands today, and the issues that I'm trying to help him recover from and overcome. Approximately 3 weeks ago, my dad went through a really serious episode. In fact, my doctor brother said it would be a blessing if my father died soon. And that just blew my mind. That just freaked me out and pissed me off, literally, and led to an amazing family feud where we're not on speaking terms, okay? My view is that there's always hope and that we always think positive, and I have a spiritual foundation, and alternative always offers hope. The medical establishment, allopathic medicine, works the opposite. They're always speaking death, death, death. And they don't actually cure anything. All they do is cover up the symptoms. And that's specifically what they've been doing. Yeah, Dad, wake up.
He's tired. Hi, how are you doing? How's your blood work? Good to see you. How are you feeling? I'm tired. Your thyroid is underactive, so the synthroid isn't strong enough. So we have to give you more. That'll give you more energy. And then you're very low in the B vitamins, which your son is nice enough to bring you for the IVs. But the B vitamins give you energy. So that should help make a difference. The other thing was, you have an infection. Do you think you can give me a urine sample today? Can I get in a cup? Can you pee in a cup for us?
I'll try.
Yeah, because your white blood cells, this all means infection. So I want to just check your levels. Gluten is in bread and pasta and cereal, and it's a neurotoxin. So if you have Parkinson's, we don't like gluten. You're sensitive to it. Have you been eating it? Do you know? Has he been eating bread, pasta, cereal? There's a really good book about this by Dr. Perlmutter. You can maybe get a book on tape. It's called Grain Brain. But we're going to see if at the facility where you're staying, they'll cut back on the bread and the pasta. It'll help your brain work better. It takes up to 6 months, but we'll try. Your folic acid is a B vitamin for memory, focus, attention, mood, anything neurological, mental health. And you want that level to be 20. Yours is 5.2. So definitely there's some nutrition things that we can work on. Did you know you had issues with blood sugar? Did you ever have problems with your blood sugar?
No.
So it shows that your sugar's been elevated for a good period of time. The hemoglobin A1C is a 3-month blood marker. So this is the beginning of diabetes. We treat it with an herb because it's not full-blown. But the higher the sugar over a period of time, the more risk for dementia. So we want to keep your memory sharp and help you with neurologically as much as possible. So I'm going to put you on berberine. This is the thyroid, and I'm going to change your dose of medicine. So I'm going to add, this will give you much more energy. So this is why you're falling asleep very easily. Cytomel is a prescription of T3. T3 is your energy hormone for the thyroid. In a perfect world, that would be above 3. So 2.3 is low, 4.2 is high, yours is 2.2. Iodine is the gas to make the thyroid work, and again, helps mental energy. So all these I'm going to put together for you to make it easy for you, okay?
I call myself, I'm falling all the time.
Well, when you were here last time, you couldn't even walk.
I can't do dancing, I can't even go dancing or anything because I'll fall down with my partner.
So did you walk in here today, or did you have your wheelchair? Did you have your wheelchair today? Did you come in the wheelchair today? So when I first met you, you couldn't even talk. They rolled you in on the wheelchair, and you couldn't even respond. You probably don't remember, but this was just a month ago. So all we're giving you are nutrients based on your blood work. Nothing exciting, nothing complicated. Your son has been nice enough to help because you care about you. But in your mind, you're not back where you were a few years ago. But in 1 month, I'm seeing major changes. Do you see those as well? I mean, because you couldn't walk.
That was a condition of him. And he doesn't understand. You were like a vegetable practically, Dad. You couldn't even hardly talk. You couldn't walk. You couldn't stand. You were falling in twice in one day. Ambulances couldn't get you off the ground. You were a mess.
You were in a wheelchair. They had to wheel you in. We wanted to just get you on the scale. You couldn't stand up.
He doesn't understand that a month ago he went from assisted living, independent living to assisted living. My brother, who's a doctor, foot doctor, says it would be a blessing if he died soon. Falling all over the place. He fell twice just standing. He was not able to stand in place without falling. Today, he can. I see him even making a shake. He can stand at periods. He walks without his walker, for short distances, and he's using his walker. We're not using a wheelchair anymore. So he's the big improvement, but he doesn't understand it. But he also, the missing sleep is really an issue,
So
and that is part. Yeah, and. I'm concerned, there's 2 medications that he can get off of now is like the Prilosec and the statin.
Are you having heartburn?
Prilosec is a great thing for me.
The Prilosec?
Because without that, I get stomach burn.
Part of the reason, you can take it if you like. Part of the reason you get stomach burn is when you have bread, you're allergic to it. And it's going to cause you to burn. From bread. Anything with wheat.
I don't eat much bread at all.
No pasta, cereal, toast. Good. I'm glad you don't. But the blood test I did to see if there's something that you're allergic to, gluten is what's in bread and it can cause heartburn. If you like Prilosec, that's fine. We don't love it long term, but if it
does indicate it in dementia too, though, and it has a ton of side effects. Almost all the side effects that he's suffering.
I don't like it. We like quick fixes in America. So when you're on Prilosec, it depletes these nutrients, which is now linked with cancer, heart disease, osteoporosis, a weakened immune system. Oops. We know you're low. Oh, good catch. Look at that. I mean,
he's doing a lot better.
You couldn't have done that. You didn't even want to talk before. You were very nice. You were smiling.
I must have been nervous or something.
Dad?
I doubt at your age you get nervous talking to anybody.
I could.
I don't believe that. I love him for saying that. Is Cytomel, which is T3, so it's a thyroid hormone. You take it with Synthroid. But that'll give him more energy, and so he won't be so tired. And then for this insomnia...
What about potassium levels? Is that showing on there? Because intercellular doesn't always show up in the blood either.
Right. I mean, I can do a test for that. His potassium's 4.3, which is good. Kidneys were good. His protein's low, so the shake is all proteins. Well, your cholesterol is too low, so I would like to stop or cut back on the Lipitor. Your total cholesterol, you want it less than 200. Yours is 109. Your brain needs lipids to function.
A lot of studies show that Parkinson's is in
Yes.
by
So I would agree with you
statins.
and stop the statins. His bad cholesterol, you want it less than 130. Yours is 49. It's too low. So I would say let's just try stopping Lipitor and see how you feel. See if your brain works better, your energy is better, your muscle mass is better. I agree with your son that, you know, let the progression of the disease go, but you've reversed it in a month impressively. With Parkinson's, it can be a very slow death, so we want to fight it. You want to fight it. You don't want to just give in. Because you could just be bedridden, able to speak and move and walk now. You were not able to do that 1 month ago when I saw you. Actually, it was April 22nd.
Yeah, stage 5.
I know you're frustrated. I think you're more aware now than you were before. You probably didn't have the ability to say anything. But give it another month.
Promise.
I promise. Yeah, let's try 1 more month. I care about you. The numbers in your blood would make me exhausted, not want to get out of bed, depressed, and brain fog. So Lipitor causes dementia. It's proven, it's in the literature.
It also causes Parkinson's,
and diabetes.
All kinds of
It's
stuff.
causing. It's correlated. Correlated is the better word.
Yeah,
I mean, there's an association.